Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are you doing? I am just trying to work out exactly how many seeds I need to give everybody, so bear with me a minute. I've got to write a really stupidly complex formula in Google Drive, in Google Sheets, to get this to work this out. FG next is 15,000 seeds. How are we all? Let's see who's here. Gamers, welcome along. The Harley Farmer, welcome along. Steety13, welcome along. Steam Fan 2123, welcome along. You Show Off 2, welcome along. Ethan McGowan, welcome along. Jorgen Anderson, welcome along. Vulcan Van der Stitchen, welcome along. Red Dragon, welcome along. Kirk Xbox Games, welcome along. 130998, welcome along. Who else have we got? Steam Fan V2123, welcome along. Herman Simili, welcome along. H.V. Johnson, welcome along. Wayland Timlick, welcome along. Rudy Tancredi, welcome along. H. How much is H? We're up to 20,000 seeds. No, that's 20,000, not 10. Oh. Right, HI 41, that is 30,000 seeds. J is board 55. If you hit J, if you hit 55, you get 50,000 seeds. Wow, Sneethy, you are going to get, both you and Maverick are gonna get so many seeds for this. This is just nuts. K, which is hitting board 70, that's 100,000 seeds. And then if you bought a pack, that's another 50,000 seed on top of that. Right. Oh, great. There's an error in my formula, chat. Why is there an error in my formula? Oh, because I forgot all the if statements. That's why. Give me a moment. I'm not ignoring you, chat. I'm not ignoring you. I see you guys there. I just wanted to get live because I was already 15 minutes late. Still an error. Because that's the if. No. Why are you doing that? Oh. Gamer Dragon, thank you for resubscribing for your 17th month. You are awesome. Freaking Sasquatch, welcome along. Joe Chalice, welcome along. You bought your dust wheel and joystick. Awesome. All right, I'll stop bragging. What did you do, gamers? What did you do? First, guys. You were first, gamers. Thank you for joining us. You are awesome. Why is my function not working? Do I need to put that in brackets? No. This should work. Drive add if no. Google Sheets add if statement. Yes. Add if. Yeah. Some if. No. Ah, hey Giggle Pickle, welcome along. I might have to work this out tomorrow. I think I might have to work this out over the weekend. Basically, this is the results of Monopoly Go. We that's a lot of green, which is great. We do have a couple that haven't been tracked, so that didn't get tracked there. Robo Feather, no install or first level, and Welsh Lemur, I know, just installed it and already had an account and it tracked that, so that's not missing stuff. That is much better than the Star Trek one. I did Steam fan, but this is the is there a num function? Int. Will that work? This is a crash course in Google Sheets, people, which I know is not the game that I'm supposedly playing on stream, but I would like this to work so that I can give people their channel points for yeah, my pack board didn't track because I used a Gmail account that I was using before. Possibly Sneethy, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why these aren't adding. And I can't get a help. So I will sort this later. I will get this sorted because I want to do some farm sim. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, that one. But anyway, this is a much better tracking than we've had previously. So I'm not gonna question it. It all worked fine. So for the most part, but yeah. So I will be giving out seeds for anything that tracked. Basically, we want to head to the realism experiment. Where are you on Riverview? There we go. Set that to active. And we'll get into farm sim. Oh, I still ache, chat. I'm still a bit achy this evening. I think I've had a flare up is what it is. Which is why I need to go to the doctor and actually get this diagnosed, because then they can deal with it. Hey Crofter, welcome along. So, and I need to get this dealt with before I start my job. So, phone call on Monday morning. Hey doctors, yeah, I want to see you, please. Hey Ember, welcome along. Hey GD, welcome along. Awesome. I look forward to your next episode. I did get the job, Crofter. I got the job. I start in 2 weeks' time. So, yeah. Anything in today's mods that might be... They released a map! Late! Great. Right, do I need any of this stuff? Oh, I've got 4 map tours to do that nobody is going to watch, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, we want the damage bar selection. This got released. It's awesome. I want that. What else we got? Unless that map up there was an update, but if it is, I haven't done anything on it. So yeah, they've released a map late in the day. Right, yeah, I'm happy with the rest of that. Anything to update? No. Career. Riverview. We want... No, we've got the in-game operating hours already. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? The new one I just downloaded. There it is. Damage bar selection. Start! Yeah, it's been a long 16 months. Batskowo. Nice, Ember. I have no idea if that's pronounced right. I will find out. But yeah, so basically I am behind on all my map tours. So I've got 4 map tours to do this weekend now. We've got 1 left over from Tuesday. We've got the 2 that were released yesterday. And yeah. Will I still pick up the kids from school when I start my new job? No. Sweet Miss AJ. I will be I will be dropping off, but I won't be picking up. There's no way I can get there in time to pick them up. Oh, I've still got the wrong version of Courseplay on this. No, school run will no longer be my thing. And Crofter, I am working in the same framework as I'm building Farm Sim UK in, which is brilliant. Right, so in the shop, this one is the FSG mod assistant. So if you search for you can find it at FSG Modding. So fsgmodding.com mod assistant. Which are you in, Marcus? There you go. And I'll put it in YouTube as well for anybody else who might be interested. That might be useful for us, although we're not really doing many bales at the moment. Right, let's get this. We're halfway through a cultivating contract, so we're going to go and do that today. We also need to do that. It's not. There's an FS25 one there as well, Marcus. They do have an FS25 one there as well. Oh yeah, we need to feed the chickens before we can get more eggs. Do we have it? We might have some chicken feed down at the shop. Right, before we go and do this cultivating contract then, we need to go and get some chicken feed. We might have some down at the shop. And of course, my trailer is full of eggs. So what I'm going to do, because it's going to be a while, I think we'll go and sell the eggs. And then we'll go and... yeah, we'll go sell the eggs and we'll buy some chicken feed on the way back. No, get in the other tractor. Thank you. This is the thing, we're not harvesting enough crop at the moment to feed the chickens. Is it worth you using MacDon for your crop harvest next time? Possibly, but it's... maybe, but I'd have to lease it to do it. Let's see. It's because we got a ridiculous amount of chickens. Right, deactivate that. Deactivate that. We've also got to feed the cows this time too. Best place for eggs. What was for supper, sweet Miss AJ? I did chicken fajitas tonight. Herman, is it possible to use an excavator to dig? No. You can't dig with the excavator on Paval. Eggs, there we go. Best price for eggs, $5.19. Oh wow, we really want to sell eggs today. Yeah, tag it, animal dealer. Let's go. We've hit best price for eggs, which is awesome. And we've got 10,000 liters of eggs. So we don't get a huge amount for these, but we should get some. Hey Keith, thank you very much. So yeah, very excited. New job starts in 2 weeks. As I was saying during the lunchtime stream, I am currently toying with what that means, or I'm currently working out what that means for my content creation. As I said and reassured everybody at lunchtime, I am not going anywhere. I will still be streaming. I will still be creating videos. Yeah, as a result of me working, it's possible to use it. No, it's not, Herman. It's not possible to dig with an excavator. So as I'm saying, I said lunchtime. So I am going to work out over the next couple of days what kind of recording and streaming schedule I'm going to have once I'm in my new job. I want to not overload myself, especially early on. I'm hoping with 2 weeks lead in, I will be able to create a ton of videos, let's play videos, and be nicely ahead, and means that hopefully there will be minimum disruption. No more flying out tax forms. I will still have to pay my taxes. I will still be paying taxes for this, so I still have to fill out a tax form every year. On the plus side, I will have the money to pay my taxes every year, which will be good. And I've got a whole new, I'm going to put a whole new budget in place so that should anything unforeseen happen, I am not going to be in the same sort of stum as I found myself in last time. So yeah, I am being very cautious going into this. Having said that, as I said at lunchtime today, I want to keep doing the sponsorships, and I want to keep doing the sponsorships and using some of the money from the sponsorships to do giveaways. So the better the sponsorships do going forwards, the better each monthly giveaway is going to be. We are nowhere near where we want to be. Yeah. I'm hoping with that to be able to give away some fairly big bits. I also need to get my Land Rover fixed. Yeah, my Land Rover getting fixed is a top priority next month. I need to get that fixed up. I might get the back seat repaired as well. What am I doing? I will be programming PHP. Specifically, I'll be programming PHP in the Laravel framework, which I'm very much looking forward to. Basically, this is absolutely the job I wanted to get, which is awesome. And it's a very nice, structured work environment as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having that structure as well. That's going to make things a lot easier for me going back into work. How long should a battery in a PS4 controller last? I don't know. That's an interesting target. That is, I don't know how much money we made off that. I'm gonna go with 24,000. That's very nice. Yeah, finally changed. Watch PHP. It is a programming language for developing websites, Ethan. I'll also possibly be doing some WordPress as well. Which is great because the Virtual Farmer website I'm currently building in WordPress, and the Farm Sim UK site I'm currently building in Laravel. So, can I explain what the job is? Yeah, it's working for a company that builds websites. And I'll get things like health insurance back, and you know, not that you overly need that in the UK, but it's a very nice to have. Can't find the FS25 mod assistant. Where's that link I put? It's on the GitHub. Welcome to FSG Mod Assistant 5.15. This is a tiny update that had proper support for FS25, including detection of FS25 mods. This back-end update adds support for upcoming FS25. Last full update. There it is. So on the page, on the link that I put in, so on this, click on this. Takes you to the GitHub, and the latest version is 5.15. Added modhub data for 25, make holding pens. Yeah. So that's it. Go to the GitHub and download it from there. Are the twins behaving? My daughter, yes. My son, no. He's driving me nuts at the moment. I would still like to hit 50,000 subscribers by FarmCon. Call me mad. I think with my job focusing on map tours will probably be good as well. I think I will have the ability to get map tours out, which is good. Have I been to... No. I'm not going to get to see the new Captain America at the cinema. I'm going to have to wait for it to come out on Disney Plus because my son just has yet to behave well enough. I've kind of given up on that. Right, I think we have some chicken feed here, so we'll load that up and we might buy a bit more. Yeah, we've got a couple of bags of chicken feed. 3 bags of chicken feed here, I think. I might buy 3 more in here. What's going on? Somebody must have just subscribed. Here we go. H3 Johnson. Subscribe with Prime for your 4th month. You are awesome. Oh. Will this not get high enough with this? No. No. I'm gonna have to bring my telehandler down here with the trailer then. We can't load these up with this. I don't think. Even angling these up and putting it on the tip, I don't think it'll do it. This is why I like the other one of these. Oh no, that just works. We can just get them on here doing it that way. Good. Right, we'll do that. Might need to insert it or put a ramp down here. Bit of rain. Did you grab the Taylor attach? I didn't, no. And hey, Cavalier Roy, welcome along. Yeah, that I can put on a trailer, can't I? Or I can put between a trailer and a tractor. Right, let's get 3 more. Big bags. Chicken feed. Bye. Yes. Okay. Need to come and sell the cedar today as well. So that's something gonna be sort of. Oh, I'm gonna be recording my final episodes on Galcomp. Probably this weekend. I've got 6 episodes to go. I would like to have all 6 done by the end of the weekend. Like it should have. And that is not helpful. Where is my no camera collision mod? Cheers, sweet Miss AJ. There we go. Kitties are good, thank you, Cher. They're all very happy. Cookie is fluffy as ever, and May is putting weight on. Need to get the final thing sorted for my poll so I can send that for private testing. So much work lowering the whole map. Yeah, that's nuts, Roy. I saw your message about that, and I kind of went, oh wow, that is a huge amount of work. I really feel for you, mate, because that is just... That sounds horrible. In all fairness. The idea of having to drop everything by so much on that access is just, yeah. We should be able to get this cultivating contract done today, which will be good. And we should be able to get the cows fed. The cows will be all right. I don't really want to feed them until I absolutely have to, because I want them to eat the meadow as long as possible. Send me a DM showing the train was lowered. You can see how much from the floating buildings, but the fog makes it worth it. Good to hear. I would hate it if you put all that work and it didn't result in anything. That would be pretty horrendous. What contract? Uh-oh. Now, should note, Philly M, if you're going to throw a harvesting contract at me, which there are lots, we are on the second day, and it's very possible I won't get to it. We've got bale wrapping. We've got a cultivating contract. Oh, please give me that cultivating contract. Deadwood fertilizing. We've got cotton harvesting, sugar beet harvesting, soybeans, sunflowers, cotton, green beans, red beet, soybeans, cotton. We got 3 mowing contracts, a plowing contract, a stone picking contract, several supply contracts that we don't have anything for, a tedder, 2 tedding contracts, and a wood compact. It is very typical English weather, Herman. Very typical English weather. I need to keep a closer eye on this chicken feed because obviously our entire harvest this year was not enough to feed the chickens. But not what you have. Okay. Buy something. What are we buying? Road salt. Yay. And wildebeest. I think actually we need to go and buy some animals. I think we might be due a load of animals purchased that, from a couple of streams. So we need to go and do that. Hey, Engelberto, welcome along. When you're doing sowing contracts, do you need to buy the seeds? Yes. You absolutely have to buy the seeds. If you use a piece of contract equipment, if you hire the equipment as part of a contract, and you have seeds left in it, you'll get reimbursed for the seeds that you haven't used. One of the changes I made with Maple is every farm is more unique now as animal capacities are dependent on the size of their pens pastures. Oh, fantastic, Roy. My pleasure, Engel. Right, that is that job done. We might go, I might go get the animals we've got to go and buy. Is it just a water buffalo I need to buy? Oh no, I need to go and right, let's go switch over our seeders. What are the changes made with Maple? Oh, yeah, I read that one. It does sound cool, Roy. That sounds very cool. Billy M wants a farm sim pack. I said this earlier today that I will be including some free farm sim packs in with the top level. If you are a top level supporter. I will also be offering discounts for farm sim packs for every level except for seasonal worker. So if you are, again, I think that's tractor driver and above, I will be giving away discounts to Streamloots cards. And if you are probably Foreman and above, then I will be giving away, then you'll get free Streamloots cards every month. A free pack of Streamloots cards every month. Right, gift packs. 2. Who's that going to? That is going to Philly M1. Phile. Phile M1. There you go. Free pack of cards on its way to you now. I think it just adds a bit more character each farm. The only animal type I didn't change was the horses, because 16 horses isn't enough to play around with. It's one of those things where I just find horses too much hassle in farm sim. It's unfortunate because the way they worked in seasons, I think, is the best way that I've seen horses done in farm sim. It is just, it works really, really well. That actually does not look ridiculous on the back of the fence, surprisingly. Repair, yes. Repaint, yes. Sell, yes. Okay. I was gonna say, there is nothing in the shop useful to me, is there? But there is that for 25,000 for that is damn cheap. But I just don't do enough round bales. Excellent. I agree, most people sell the horse barns. If they're more profitable, I can see them being more worthwhile, but it stands to cost more overall than you ever make from them. Yeah, I think it's very much something you have to want to do. Every little helps. What is that? And every little helps. 1,000. Thank you, Philly M. H.G. Johnson wanting a farm sim pack. Nope, no, I want that one. Packs. And set. Oh, no. I will say, don't forget, guys, the only reason I'm able to give packs is because people also buy packs. So if you want to grab a pack of Streamlix cards, please do so. That way it helps keep the keeps the packs coming. We'll put this in the shed. It's not in too bad nicks, so that's all right. Take seed and fertilizer, which is fantastic. Right. Let's take this actually, and we'll go and feed the cows while this rain continues. Does Gordon think I can cook fajitas? I think he's gonna rip into me again.
Steam fan, V2123. Ask me, can VF cook for heaters? Can Virtual Farmer cook for heaters? Bloody hell. Steam fan, Towan 23. That's a stupid question. Get your ingredients. Peppers, onions, steak spices. Sear that meat like your life depends on it. Toss in the veg. And don't you dare under-season it. Now get out.
Pretty much how I do it, except I do it with chicken, not steak. Right. Start. Silage, bit of straw. Hay. Get more hay. More straw. Oh. And then a bit more silage. There we go. Hey, Saltman. It's been good, thank you. Yeah. That was very mild for Gordon. Oh, we need to mix this. Let's turn it on. We got the mixing mod on, so it actually takes time to mix your TMR.
The Johnson thinks that's worth a dance.
Did I edit your salary thing to take more items? I haven't yet. You sound great. I actually had to reinstall. I actually had to reinstall, yes. What was that? That was a card. It was a clean me daily, so we need to go and clean this equipment after this. So yeah, I love the fact that I have to actually mix my TMR. That is very cool. I like that a lot. I am in a position now where there are 10. Can I give you, Carson? I cannot gift you the Xbox Pass. No. Were you the one who asked this the other night? No, I can't. Right. 30% that. Then we want to go up to 60. So I've 35%, so 65 on the silage. And then the rest in hay. Right, and mix it. Oh no. That should be all right. It's right on the top. We want less than 30% straw though. No, it's not mixing it. Oh, hell. Right, okay. Will this go into here? I don't think it will it? Orange straw. Oh, Right. I'll have to come and pick that up with the bucket in a minute. We want a little bit more hay. There we go. Hey, Truckabatsi, welcome along. Maybe 45, 45, 10. Yeah, I'm trying to make my my hay and my silage go further. That's the thing at the moment. That's why I'm putting in as much straw as I can. If I could get 75,000 litres out of this, that would be very good. I'm gonna have to go and get the telehandler to clean up the mess though. And we need to get the mess in first to get our mix right. 40, 40, 20. I think 42, 42, 25. No. Yeah, 42, 42, 25 is what I'm right. No. 32, 32, 25. Hey, Kason, welcome along. I did say hey to you when you came in. Yes, Jesse, my maths is a bit wonky. Sure, Kason, here you go. One John Deere. We're going to be using that in a minute. We've got to finish off this cultivating contract. Well, we've got to get this cultivating contract done, actually. Oh, wow. $1,075 liters. Right, so we're going to put the rest of the hay in, which is not a huge amount of hay. We're going to put as much silage in as we can without destroying the mix. Right. And then we're going to put as much straw in as we can. Okay. That's all our silage in, and we want to fill the rest up with straw. There we go. That's as much straw as I can get in there without destroying the mix. That's not bad. That's just under 19,000 litres. Can I get a John? I can't afford a John Deere 8400. 8400 is a big tractor as well. That's way more than I need on this farm. There we go. Right, that should keep our cows going for a while. That was a decent amount then. So, oh, wow, 66,000 litres, and it's tiny. It's about as much meadow as we got, which is good. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get a cut in the new year, and that'll do. Kind of have been eyeing up the fence on this RE. This little fence is cracking. Fantastic little tractor. Really, really pleased with it. Right, I think we need to go and buy a water buffalo. Yeah, I kind of went vultures on Paligny, which I hadn't planned to do. I'd planned to originally go class on Paligny. And it just so happened that the fence were the tractors that came up. The vultures were the tractors that came up. And then I'd planned to... I hadn't really planned to go Fent on here, but our spray is a Fent. And this tractor, of course, is a Fent. How many cows do I have? We've got... Oh, quite a few cows. 10, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25... 25 35 cows and 9 10 18 water buffalo, and we're about to add at least one more water buffalo. 700 and 800 next. Yeah, would fit about right. I'm gonna have to replace the John Deere at some point, and it's probably, yeah, we're probably eyeing up a fence like that. What fence do we have? Mid-range fence. Yeah, probably eyeing up a 700. One of these would work really well for us. 203 horsepower would go nice. Oh, and we could get it in the Black Beauty as well. But we'll see. We'll see what comes up. How much is the buffalo? We're about to find out. Right, I need to check my cards, my Streamloots cards, and see what we haven't done. We've got a Clean Me Daily I've got to go and do. We've bought the road salt. We did the Clean Me Daily last time. I got 2 more water buffalo to buy. We've got some chickens to buy. We bought the lime. We did the combine harvester short. We've bought all of that. Yeah, all of that's done. We've bought all of that and done that. Oh. Done that. Do that. Right, so by my count, let's have a look at only pending cards. I need to buy 1, 2, 3 water buffalo. We've done those. Oh my lord. Hang on, I got lots here that needs ticking off. Stuff from a while ago. Oh, stuff from a long while ago that needs, yeah, clearing off. Only pending cards. Yeah, those, that off. Right. Okay. Let's see what we got. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 water buffalo. 1, 2, 3, 4 chickens and a cow. So 5 water buffalo, 4 chickens and a cow. Let's go buy the chickens first. Can I get a John Deere 4755? I've no use for it at the moment, Kason. I need the money for other stuff. Turning circle on this trailer is atrocious. Where's the chicken purchasing? There we go. Right, so I need to buy 4 chickens. Oh, chicken coop is full. We might sell some chickens. Oh, wow. No. Anything reach £25? No, we've got no space for chickens, so I cannot buy any chickens. So that comes off. Right. That means we need to go buy 5 water buffalo and a cow. Do we have space in our shed? I can't tell. Wait, look at that. Is it good for cultivating? Oh, it is good for cultivating. Yeah, so is my 7810. Right, in here, we have plenty of space in this shed. So let's go buy our water buffaloes. I might have to get an animal transport truck on here to do the chickens. I did just ruin my grass field. I put giant ruts in it. Bridges, tractors, that I disagree. It'll grow back. You're right, Truckermancy. It's the winter. It'll grow back by the spring. It'll be fine. I am getting slightly worried about doing this cultivating contract. But we have left this job for a while, so I do need to actually go and do the things that people have played cards for. What do I think it is? In my opinion, the prettiest tractor is between the David Brown 1210, which is a gorgeous tractor, and the Ford 7810, which is just absolutely amazing. The 3650 is small and a good tractor. Yeah, it is. I do agree. I'm somebody who really likes to buy all his equipment secondhand. Oh, we got people overtaking when they shouldn't. Show you? Yeah, give me a moment. David Brown 1210, definitely the prettiest tractor out there. Just absolutely amazing. 70s style at its best is what that is. And then this needs dusting. The Ford 7810, just absolutely gorgeous. Love that track. (1760) for stubby bullet. Hey, look who's come out of the woodwork to talk about Fords. Hey, Reba. You have the same Lego what as the John Deere I've got at the back. That is nice. We are going to do, I am going to do at some point a build. I want to do another Lego build at some point. Well, the platforms you're streaming on, I'm not the biggest fan of the vertical layout on YouTube. Brandon. Give me a moment. There you go. That is the horizontal stream on YouTube. I am also on Twitch. ! Watch here. Can you play me? ! Join in, Kaysen. I am going to be streaming for the next 2 weeks during the daytime on the multiplayer. After that, I will be reevaluating the multiplayer. Can't play FS25 22 as your computer is not good. Why is there still no David Brown tractor? I don't know, Red Dragon. There are people I know I can ask that about. Pickled Egg86, welcome along. How'd the job go? I am going to be starting a new job very soon. I've gone past the animal market, I think. Yeah, the previous corner. Yeah, I got the job. So I will be gainfully employed in 2 weeks' time. Downside is end of the daytime streams. Upside is I will be able to pay you guys back for all your support over the last 16 months. I am going to, as I said, I'm going to be still doing the sponsored stuff with the games and things, because I think there's great community interaction with that, and I'm going to use a big chunk of the money from those to do some pretty awesome giveaways, I think. And by that I mean if the Star Trek, if we have the kind of success that we had for Star Trek for Fleet Command, I would give away one of these. You know, so I am looking at the kind of things that I can give away with support of those sponsorships, so that I can give back to you guys. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I want to do. I want to give stuff away and give back to the community, because you guys have been awesome. Right, what do we got to buy? We've got to buy a cow, so we will buy I'm going to buy a fully fledged Holstein, so it's producing milk, and we need to buy 5 water buffalo, which are I know those are Angus. I want water buffalo. Here we go. Just stage puberty is 18 months. Oh yeah, we'll buy 5 water buffalo, fully fledged, so they're producing milk as well. We need to up our water buffalo herd. Right, that is all of those bought. 2, 3, 4, 5, and a cow. Right, all I need to do is wash today's, or wash my feeding stuff. Hey, Gold Gaming, welcome along. Awesome, Brandon. Yeah, I always do a vertical and a horizontal stream on YouTube. Yeah, the map is Riverview for whoever was asking. How much per buffalo? 1,225, I think it was. Oh. Fantastic. When you start your job, will you be taking time off streaming while I settle in? So I think the first week, I probably won't stream on the Sunday before I start or on the Wednesday middle of the week. I'd like to concentrate on settling in the first week. I will then look to stream Friday at the end of my first week, and the Sunday after the end of my first week. So probably there's two evening streams I probably won't do that week. But I think what we'll do is probably come back on the Friday, and then on the Sunday I want to look to kick off April's sponsorship. So that would be the 13th. I think we'd look to do the sponsorship. I don't have a semi-truck on here, Kaysen, no. Do we need a crash counter? Possibly. There's only like one crash or two crashes per stream. The sun is out. It's 11:40. Once we've got these buffalo and these this cow dropped off, I think we want to go and get the go and do this cultivating contract. I'm very tempted, actually. We've probably got enough money to buy a dairy. I could put a dairy up on the farm. I might do that, I think. We have the space to put one in, because there's stuff we're not using up at the top in sort of our industrial area. Red Dragon landed for 53. You're nowhere. Yeah, I'm nowhere near as FC. I mean, he hits double figures every stream. I'm afraid I can't, Kaysen. To say my life is busy is an understatement. To say my life is going to get even busier now is even more of an understatement. Andrei. Okay. Okay. Decent number of water buffalo. Those actually, we're almost at the point where we can sell those. We are waiting for them though to reproduce. Otherwise, cheese. Yeah, I think dairy is probably a good choice. Please don't call me Kaysen. Please don't call me. Yeah, you see, up here we have got space. I can sell the big bit up here, and we could probably sell that shed over there. Why can't you call me? Because it's not appropriate. I'm really, really sorry, but that's not appropriate. Viking resubscribing for 29 months. You are awesome. Oh, I will say one of the things about me getting a job, or getting back into a new job, is I can subscribe to all the people I like to subscribe to, and I really wish I'd been able to for months. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to subscribe to all my favorite creators again, which makes me very happy. I've missed out on yeah, so much support for people whose work I love, and I'm gonna be able to do that again, which is gonna be just awesome. Because money's just been ridiculously tight. They are, Tav. I have a new job. I start in 2 weeks. It has taken forever, but I have a new job. And I never want to get in the situation. Well, I never want to get in the situation I've been in. I mean, it's been lovely being a full-time creator, but it's also been one of the most financially difficult periods of my life ever, and I'm very much looking forward to getting back to this as just being a lot of fun. Do I like baseball? I know very little about baseball. Not something that gets covered an awful lot over here in the UK. It also means, Tav, I can afford FarmCon properly, which is good. I'm really, really hoping the cost of flights doesn't go through the roof by the end of next month. Because the cost of flights actually isn't too bad at the moment, but I'm not going to have the money to pay for my flights until the end of next month. And I'm just hoping they don't go too high between now and then, because that would be bad. And I think I might fly from my local airport this year. The whole thing of having to trek all the way down to London and all of that is just such a pain in the butt. And on top of that, I don't end up really saving any money, because I still have to park the car in London, or I have to get a train down, or I have to do stupid times of catching a bus, and it's just, yeah, it's much nicer to fly from my local airport. I think park my car there for a few days. It'll cost me a lot less money to do that, and do it that way. Right, we need this. We are halfway through the day in November, so whether I don't know if I'm going to get this field done. We do need to refuel first. 2,000 liters, that's fine. Hey Andrew, I have a job. Andrew, I start in 2 weeks. I could reveal it to everybody on Wednesday evening or Thursday, because I They actually verbally made the offer to me at the end of my trial day. So they offered me the job at the end of my trial day, but until I had the offer letter through and I'd signed it and everything, I dare not mention it. Yeah, I got that through this morning, signed it this morning, sent it back, and so yeah, it's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Fantastic company. Obviously not going to name it, yeah. They do know I do this, and they do know that I've been doing this for the last 16 months. Yeah. Interestingly, I'm not the first streamer who's gone to work for them. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. I don't like sharing the name of the companies I work for. She's quite pleased, Rob, that the household finances are going to be a little bit better. It's going to take a lot of stress and a lot of strain. So my whole plan going into this is to budget so much better than I did before. I have learned a lot of very valuable lessons over the last 16 months. And I've just kind of been waiting to actually... I've been waiting to institute a load of changes in my life that being fully employed, only that could actually allow me to implement. So I'm looking for that. What's happening to FSL? I don't know, Rob. I've only heard rumors. Something about I've heard rumors about a change of format or something like that, but I've got no details. I have no idea when it's launching. FarmCon would make sense to me at this point. But yeah, a lot of the teams, as far as I can tell, don't know anything either. So yeah, I guess we'll find out in due course. Well, it's not that shocking. We're between seasons, and normally there's quite a gap between seasons. So season 5 was the last one, wasn't it? Season 5, there was about this much gap. Season 5 finished at FarmCon, and the next one started at FarmCon. So it doesn't overly surprise me. But I'm looking forward to the FSL whenever it returns. That's if it returns. Well, yeah, that is a possibility. I won't lie. I've not had confirmation that it is absolutely happening, so I'm hoping it does. I think the FSL is an important part of FarmSim. I think brings people in who maybe wouldn't normally be part of it. Wow, we're already 3% through this, but that's all right. I'm hoping it is not going to require a refuel of the tractor, because we did refuel the tractor before we started. Oh. Thank you, John Granger. I do like watching the Ari on here. I just can't do it myself, which is fair enough, Sneethy. I mean, this type of gameplay isn't necessarily for everybody. I do the realism experiment because I enjoy the challenge of the realism experiment. I worry sometimes that I've been doing the realism experiment so much that I find it too easy at this point, which is a little bit annoying. But I enjoy playing this way. It's the reason why I put some slightly more restrictive bits on, such as not being able to use equipment that comes for a high, you know. It is. Thank you, Trucker Matsy. What I want to go and do is go and rewatch the original realism experiment, the one I did on Galcomp Farm, because that was a challenge. That was hard, and I want to go and see what I've got in that that made it as hard as it was. I think part of it was, I think contracts is a very big part of it. We didn't have contracts, really. There were back in 17, but nowhere near like this. Oh man, I can't supercut the realism experiment. That would be just insane numbers. Has to do with more patient you are. Yeah. And how patient your viewers are as well, because I could go ultra realism on here, be very happy playing. It would be boring as hell. It would be so boring to watch. We are nearly 10% through this, and we haven't used 10% of the fuel, so that's good. I have almost used all my drinks, so I might need to run out and get a refill quickly. I find cheating to be way more boring. So do I, Truckermatzy. Yay, Dynamic Gamer, that's good news. hey Nocti, Callum? Are you a farmer in real life too? I was, I'm not anymore. So my dad sold his farm 22 years ago now. But yeah, I grew up on a farm. I've worked on a farm with equipment of sort of this sort of age. I worked on a farm. I know what tractor I want next, actually. Is it in here? Yeah. only 100 horsepower. There we go, 8240. 110 horsepower, 8240 turbo would do it. That's big enough to work this farm. And now you continue to do digital. I do, yeah. I wonder what the lottery numbers were tonight. Did I win on the lottery? They've not messaged me. National Lottery. Nope. Nobody won the Euro Millions tonight. No Forestry Friday. Oh yeah, it should have been Forestry Friday today. No, there wasn't because I forgot. I ran out of time to record the video. Yeah, it should have been Forestry Friday today, and I ran out of time to record. I had recorded the wrong video. Personally, I think struggling makes you appreciate things more, so slowly building up your farm and land is something that makes you feel more satisfied and like you've achieved something on a save. I agree 100% with that, Cavalier Roy. 100%. Yeah, no Forestry Friday this week, Mark, because I was, it's been a very busy week and I've run out of time. On top of that, whatever is going on with my shoulders, with the top of my shoulders and my back, has flared up in the last 24 hours. I ache like mad. It is horrendous. So I've just really felt sitting in front of this computer too much hurts too much. So yeah, must be 4G for the PC, so it's not set up correctly. Oh really? Well, at least it's set up correctly now. Running on a single stick of RAM. So what? It was a busted stick of RAM? Or was the RAM just not inserted properly? I wonder if I pulled. No, what I think it is, Steam Fan, is I don't think I've pulled anything. I've got so I get this from time to time. It's a pain. So you guys know that I've been to the doctors several times, thinking I've either got a heart condition or thinking I've got anxiety or a mixture of the two. And basically it's a pain that comes all the way across the top of my shoulders here at the front. Makes me feel tight in the chest, but crucially, it also goes across the top of my back and can go down my back as well. And I was describing these symptoms to my dad, and my dad told me about a form of arthritis, which is polymyalgia rheumatica, which both he and my grandfather have suffered from. Yeah, it's a form of arthritis, and it is treatable, is the good news. It doesn't normally affect people under 50. It was never set up to run dual RAM in the BIOS. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so it can be treated with steroids, and basically I just need to get off my butt and call the doctors and go, hey, I think I have this. You guys know that I've been in several times with these symptoms. Can someone check me out, please? And then if it is that, and they'll be able to treat it, and it'll be a lot less painful. And if I'm going to be sitting programming all day, I kind of need to get it sorted. So yeah, I'm going to go and contact the doctor on Monday. Exactly, Sneaky. Well, I know it's not my heart. So my heart has been tested several times. It seems to be all fit and healthy. I'm less and less convinced it's anxiety. I have had anxiety issues over the past 3-4 years, but in the last few months, my anxiety has been less, and yet I've still been getting the pain. And right now, for example, I can feel it right across the top of my back. And if it was anxiety, I wouldn't feel it across the top of my back. Hey, Gloxy 9mm, welcome along. So, I don't think it's that. I think there's an element of that, and I think that getting anxious and anxiety can bring it on, but I don't think it's just anxiety anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna go and chat to the doctor, see if I can get an appointment, tell them what I think. I need to get a blood test for something else as well. The whole thing that my dad's had that has resulted in him losing a leg, I need to go and get tested for that, because that's hereditary as well, which is fun. So yeah, I need to go and get tested for that, and if I have that as well, I'm gonna have to go on blood thinners to prevent me from to prevent clots developing in my legs, which is yay. Yeah, especially if I have that and I'm sitting at a desk all day, that is not going to help, you know. Better to know than not know. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, getting old is so much fun, Truckamatsi. I recommend it to everybody. What's the phrase they say? Youth is wasted on the young, which is so true. Right, I will be right back, chat. I am out to drink, and it's warm in here, and I'm drying out. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I am back, chat. Only 25. Oh, Dynamic Gamer, you have so much fun to come. My doctors are awful. They won't even do a urine test if consultant hasn't asked for it, so get my GP to even call me back. Studio recently had... Jeez. Funny part is, I've been like this for 1 year and 8 months. So my son, youth is wasted on the young, and he said, no, it's wisdom that's wasted on the old. If young people were wise, then they would be in a better place. Do you know what, Roy? That's not wrong. I can't disagree with that. Yeah. It does kind of come down to wisdom. It's Thank you, Farmer Doc. This year is going to be a great year. I know, which made me go, how do I argue against it? And I couldn't come up with anything. No, I can't. His logic, Roy, is flawless. That is absolutely flawless. And I would question, are you sure? Because that sounds to me like there's a decent amount of wisdom there. I hope to see what Roy is saying. Basically saying wisdom is wasted on the old. His son said that, and yeah, I can't disagree with that. Mr. Gaming 2000, thank you for resubscribing for your 5th month. You are awesome. And Callum Wood 2001, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Out of 2 base game FS25 map, which is the best one? Riverbend, in my opinion. I think Riverbend is a nicer map than Hooten Pantai. Hooten Pantai, don't get me wrong, has its nice bits, but Riverbend is the map I've enjoyed playing more. It's the map. I mean, Riverbend is the map I'm still playing. There's a couple of reasons why we haven't left Riverbend for the multiplayer. One is that it's just a cracking map, and 2 is that there's not a map I feel that we could do the multiplayer on nicely enough. As it is, as I've said, my streaming of the multiplayer is going to be coming to an end in 2 weeks' time. I am not going to take down the multiplayer server. If people want to keep playing on there, they are absolutely welcome to. I am half tempted to maybe jump on there and do a couple of multiplayer episodes or something a week to put out on Virtual Farmer 2, maybe. Depending on timings, or everything is timings with what's coming up. So yeah, at the moment, I think I'm looking at possibly having somewhere in the region of 4 videos a week. Map is finding the second round testing. Fantastic, Matsy. Really nice map. Guys, if you haven't checked out my map tour of Trucker Matsy's map, go check it out. Fantastic map. Really, really awesome. Some amazing detail in there. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I think it might be my favorite American map. I think I said that in the Factors Conked. Stratmaniac is raiding with a party of 1. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good stream, Strat. Thing is, wisdom comes from experience and time. You can never truly be wise about something unless you've experienced it firsthand. I don't necessarily agree with that, Roy. I think you can impart wisdom to those who are willing to learn. I don't think you necessarily need to experience it yourself. Just you and your two dogs. Well, welcome to you and your two dog Strat. I think you can impart wisdom on people, people who are willing to listen. But that's the kicker, is that somebody has to be willing to learn from your experience. Disagree? Okay, so wisdom. Wisdom is so there's a great thing in D&D that is wisdom versus intelligence, and the description that I've seen is intelligence is knowing that a fire is hot. Wisdom is knowing not to put your hand in it. And I think you can impart to somebody that putting your hand in a fire is a stupid thing to do. No, that's thought. Dynamic Gamer. Is there any admin for the server so we're not reliant? Yeah, I'm gonna work on. So one of the things I'm gonna sort is admin on the server. We will get a server admin sorted. Hey, Schultz modding, welcome along. No, it's a question. It's a question in D&D. Is very much that. Start setting fire to each other. Oh my lord! Why is my tractor Hang on. What's the damage level like on my tractor? That's not that bad. God, this mod is a little bit harsh. It's supposed to start doing that when it goes below 50%. Argument is just discussion. The argument is just discussion. Argument is vigorous discussion. I saw... so I watched Kalani Ghost Hunter, who started off as a ghost hunter, and now these days is more a food critic than anything. And he loves to come over to the UK. He loves UK British food, and actually gives British food a fair whack. And I saw a TikTok from him yesterday, day before. And he was basically saying things that you don't realize about in the UK are things like, yeah, an argument is not an argument over here. It's a vigorous discussion. He is married to a TikTok star as well. Yeah, his wife has a TikTok as well. Seems like a really nice guy. Really does. Farm Roland, welcome along. True, however, wisdom comes in many forms, and sometimes you have to experience it first. But yes, you can pass down wisdom for many things without experiencing yourself. But is it true wisdom? I think it can be. I love Marmite Strat. I found a new 7 Days Die Overhaul mod that makes the game so fantastic, and paired with Tarkov mod is, ooh, send me details, Dynamic Gamer. Although I'm very I'm very wary of doing any new mods with 7 days with 2.0 so near. Yes, and I think as a father, I very much want to impart as much of my wisdom as possible onto my kids. Is Marmite good at the pothole filler on roads? Oh, what does Jeremy think?
Steamfan V2123 asked me, is Marmite good as a pothole filler on roads? Are Marmite that divisive spread made from yeast extract? It's either loved or hated, much like my driving. Now using it as a pothole filler. Not a chance. Imagine driving your supercar on a road filled with that sticky, gooey stuff. You'd have more grip problems than a Formula One car in a rainstorm. Stick to tarmac, my friend. Unless you fancy getting stuck in a sticky situation.
Jeremy knows where it's at. Don't get stuck in Marmite. Use that program I sent you, keeps your game separate. Yes, I need to I need to use that dynamic gamer because yeah, 7 Days to Die. I need to I need a mod manager. Oh dear. Marmite is vile. Just signed up to do another audio book. Fantastic strat. $180K words. Nice. Not huge, but pay the bills. Yeah. I actually forgot today should have been a Forestry Friday video. Just ordering you a new car. Nice strat. I need to, so I reckon my Landy needs to last another year before I replace it. So I've got to kind of nurse it through the next year and hope it doesn't cost me too much. Skoda Elrock, nice. Bye, mate. I should be around later tomorrow, DG. Full EV strat, nice. Yeah, I kind of want. I kind of want to look at least a hybrid for my next car. Hope things are going well, Schultz Modding. I think we might need to repair the tractor. It's partly because look at the hours. So the hours on the tractor are not helping things. They really aren't helping things. EVs are overpriced, yeah, but they are cheaper to run than a petrol car. Hello, Francisco, welcome along. 48% of the way through, 3 p.m. We're doing well. What, overall? So yeah, 6,000. So this is comparing a new diesel Defender to a new plug-in hybrid Defender. 66k more. Sorry, 6k more for the plug-in hybrid. 33 miles a gallon versus 103 miles per gallon. Lower fuel costs if you can charge the battery, but it needs to be considered. May attracts lower lower company car. Battery installation could compromise people carrying and towing capacity. How many miles do I do a year? 6 to 12,000. I will be in my new job. L-Rock is the one for me. I want to, I'm gonna have a look at I probably will look at a Volkswagen equivalent Strat. So a T-Rock or something like that is the other stuff I'd consider. Going back to VW. Nice. I mean, I would like a new Defender. I would like a new hybrid Defender, but yeah. Oh yeah, it doesn't surprise me, Strat. Doesn't surprise me at all. What was for supper, Dynamic Gamer? I had fajitas tonight. Which were very tasty. Making you hungry. You asked the question. No. No, I wouldn't. I would be in a Land Rover. How much can you pay for landing on PCP? I think it was, last time I checked it, it was something like £400 a month. If I could get if I could get a salary sacrifice on that, I could get 20% off. Possibly. And yeah, which would be a massive saving on that per month. Yeah, give that a check, Strat. It's owned by your best mate? Nice. I almost typed dot. Land Rover Defender. Ooh, or was I wrong? Yeah, when we getting a Land Rover? Diesel. Can I have a non-diesel one, please? God, they're just going up in price. Petrol, diesel. X. What was the... Right. Red. Rover. PHEV and MHEV. That site does not seem to list hybrid versions. Yeah, they don't seem to list the PHEV. It's only petrol and diesel I'm seeing on there. And holy, starts at £800 for the diesel. That is buy potatoes. Oh, poplars. Oh man. Hey, massive 75. A bit of RSI in my wrist. I am falling apart, chat. I am falling apart. Maple and Cookie are okay. Steam fan. I saw Cookie when I went through and checked on. Went and refilled my drink. Not yet, Matt75. I tried to do the calculations before tonight's stream ran out of time. I will do the calculations before Sunday's stream, and I will give them all out on Sunday's stream. Yeah, the maths weren't mathing. More to the point, my Google Sheets boo wasn't working very well. Hey, Chunky Tanker, welcome along. Cookie's probably plotting. Oh, do you know what? Maple has started putting on some serious weight. I'm gonna have to start putting her on a diet soon because she's properly bulked out, that cat. I think she's getting overfed. So yeah, got to be a little bit more careful how much food she gets. Otherwise, she's going to become a fat kitty. There are some bad emotes on stream loots. Thanks for letting me know, Dynamic Gamer. What ones that people could play on mine? Your lab is 64 kilograms. Your gun dog. Maple is just cute and adorable, but she's putting on a bit of a tub, and I gotta watch it. Okay, I'll make sure that they can't be played. They should be able to be played, Dynamic Gamer, but maybe is that from subscribing? You don't like cats. The last sort of 20% of this field is going to go very fast. Okay. I would hope that those who are subscribed would know better than that. Came back with, oh my god. More money to fix the conventional car. Yeah, but hopefully they would go wrong less, Jesse. That's the thing. It depends on how reliable said car is. And I realize I'm saying that about a Land Rover. Oh, really, Strat? Wow. Hey, Jamie Groundwater, welcome along. Just ate its head and flew off. Jeez. At the moment they do, but soon third-party repair shops will open up. Yeah, I think right to repair is going to become a big thing. Well, it already is a big thing, and I think it can only harm sales. The 7810 sounds awesome. Mulcher. I'm keeping my eye out for a new medium-sized tractor. As much as I love this 7810, we've got 52 hours on it, and it's beginning to conk out on us. Which isn't such a problem while repairs are free, but really, Strat. So, kites are the zombies of the bird world. Brains. Mega protein. It's getting darker, especially in the shadows at the moment. What are we up to? 20 past 4. Some good things happened to you lately? Awesome, Jamie. Apparently it's like liver. Oh, really? High in iron and protein. Never realized how much I wish I could play my PC right now. Oh, get a bit of FOMO, Dynamic Gamer. We will get this field finished today. Even if it is 5 to 11. It's only 20 past 4. And I did start late as well. Get bullied for not doing a lot of farming, but now a part-time job on the farm. That's awesome, Jamie. I do like kestrels and eagles and bird. Eagles, bald eagles especially look huge. Oh yeah, bald eagles are massive creatures. They really are. We're not on it. What is the... Yeah, you see, it's not that bad. I'll do it later, Strat. Sleep well. Have a good evening at work. And tomorrow I might be getting to drive your uncle's John Deere 6210. Awesome. I've seen a vulture before, and Keeper had to train it to walk behind him as he was too heavy to carry it. Oh, wow. Jordan, Dynamic Gamer, Project Cargo BTC, thank you for becoming a land... Is that a renewal? That's a renewal, isn't it? Thank you for... I think it's a renewal. Thank you for being a landowner. You are awesome. An upgrade. Oh, thank you for upgrading to landowner. You are awesome. Turn some lights on around here. That will appear on next month's end credits, which get updated on the 7th, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to record and edit and have a lot of stuff ready to render ahead of time. I won't be able to actually render it and upload it because obviously I need to update the supporters stuff. But thankfully, the way I have it set up, it should be able to go just in and render it as soon as I update those. So. definitely need to repair this tractor. We'll get it into the workshop after this. Eighty percent of the field is the whole 80-20 thing. 80% of the field is the main body of it. What do I watch now? I've finished the Orville. Stargate. Have you watched any of the Stargate stuff? That will keep you going forever. And if you like Orville, I think you'll like Stargate. Nope. I recommend Stargate. Classic series. 10 season of Stargate SG-1. There are 5 seasons of Atlantis. And 1 season of Universe. Cheers, Vaso. And the movie. There's the original movie as well that the whole thing is based on. Oh, and there's several TV movies as well. That will keep you going for a very long time, and Stargate is absolutely cracking. Yeah, Stargate, awesome show. It was one of those shows that you thought was going to have a massive sort of franchise, and then they cut Atlantis off early, and then they cut off Universe as well, and you kind of go, well, no, let's have a thing of this. Let's do that. Buck Rogers. Oh. So, something else that is awesome to go and watch is if you haven't seen the new Battlestar Galactica or the Battlestar Galactica reboot, I highly recommend that. That is an awesome series. Really, it's a lot more grounded. Firefly is amazing. I'm a huge Firefly fan. SG-1 had 3 movies, Roy, I think it was. Continuum. Oh God, I can't remember what the 3 movies were. Looks like I missed a strip. I did. Yeah, there are 3 Stargate movies. 97 in the pool for massive 75. If I've got a mod in Twitch, please. Oh, there we go. Jesse's done it. Thank you, Jesse. He's ahead of you. Yeah, the original Buck Rogers is very cool. If you want a really great slice of 80s sci-fi. What else? There's so many great shows. Fifth Element is an awesome movie. Fifth Element is an amazing sci-fi movie. It's right. It's for me. Fifth Element is right up there with some of the best sci-fi movies. It's really out there. Bruce Willis is just awesome in it. Mila Jovovich is fantastic. Gary Oldman is just brilliant. Yeah, I love Fifth Element. I was fortunate enough to see Fifth Element at the cinema originally, which is, you know, absolutely incredible movie to see on the big screen. Are we up to 90%? We've had just enough, with all our mucking about on the farm, we've had just enough time to get this done today. Big moon in the background. Oh, Space and Above Beyond. Again, one of those great 90s, early 2000s TV shows cut down before its prime. Or cut down in its prime, I should say. Yeah, so much. Welcome back, John Granger. It was the thing in the late 90s, early 2000s. There were just, we had this wonderful glut of TV shows that all of them just got cut, and it was just, yeah. Like the original Star Wars 4, 5, 6, but not the prequels as much. Do you know what's amazing about the prequels, Steam Fan? Those who were kids when the prequels came out, so those who were like 8, 9 years old in 1999 through to sort of early 2000s, have reevaluated the prequels, and they're now seen as not the horrible things that a lot of the Star Wars fan base considered them to be. And yeah, I think a reevaluation will happen of the sequel trilogy in a few years, when the kids who were, you know, that perfect age for them will come along and go, actually, I really enjoyed the sequels. I personally think that the prequels get much maligned. I think there's a lot of good stuff in there, which is fair enough, Steam Fan. There we go. Contract's finished. I am going to do the rest of the field, though. Only right. Anyone wondering how I'm doing this? That is a mod. Majority, they don't look near as bad. Oh, I feel... you know what? The Last Jedi is a fantastic film, and I will die on that hill. Last Jedi is a fantastic film. Last Jedi is somebody taking Star Wars and going, let's do something a little bit different with it. And the trouble with Rise of Skywalker is then Disney getting cold feet and going, nah, let's not do something different from Star Wars. Let's do what, let's course correct and make it all about the same thing again. And I think that the last film in the sequel trilogy could have had such an opportunity to come along and send Star Wars in a new and fresh direction. And yeah, the hardest thing to get, and yeah, I saw the original trilogy in theatre when they originally released, for some, is that the whole story is the fall and redemption of Anakin Skywalker, which absolutely I agree, Battery, and it's one of the things that is great about the prequel trilogy. Obi-Wan is a really good series. I really enjoyed watching Obi-Wan. I really enjoyed watching Mandalorian as well. I thought Mandalorian has been brilliant. I have not seen Andor, but I understand I'm missing out, and I need to sit down and watch Andor at some point. Apparently the new series is pretty good as well, the one with Jude Law in, and it's one that takes everything in a bit of a new direction. I think that, yeah, I have heard very good things about Andor, and I've just never been able to sit down and watch it. What's the current one with the kids that apparently is quite good as well? I think this is the thing. I think that there's a lot of stuff you can do with the Star Wars universe, a lot of stuff to explore in the Star Wars universe, and I think it's just going to take the right person to explore it. Skeleton Crew, yeah. Don't think it's getting a second season. Yeah. Do you know what? I think streaming services are going to have a big realignment in the next couple of years. Aliens Gates, fantastic movie. So I hear. Again, not one I've watched. But I do like Jude Law in general as an actor. He's been in some fantastic stuff I've watched. Right, we'll get this back to our farm. We'll get the tractor repaired up, because obviously it's conking out, and we'll get the contract collected. Yeah. Great watch, I'd recommend it. We might even have it on DVD somewhere. So we're into December next time. We might have some milk to sell. I might actually put down a dairy next time and start working on our buffalo milk and our cow's milk. See if we can make some money off that. Let's give all this a wash. see, fuel usage is about right now. I'm pleased with the fuel usage level with the mod we're running on here. Like both Top Guns for different reasons? Yes, I would agree with that, Steam fan. Don't get me wrong, I love a good band feel. I firmly believe that a couple too many. 13th Warrior is great, particularly good running commentary during. You know what? I love a good bad film. Some of my favorite films are bad films because they work to make you. They make you feel something. I think any time I watch a film should make you feel something, and a bad film, a properly bad film, makes you feel something. Right, repair that. We might as well repair all of this while we're at it. Doesn't cost us anything at the moment because the game is bust. The worst films for me, the worst films are just boring ones, are ones which just don't make you feel anything. I hate films like that. I hate films that just don't work, and as a result they're not bad or good, they're just mediocre. Right. Yeah, we'll have to refuel this next time. Zero Dawn Horizon next to me about the BP. Yeah. I have heard of that movie. I have not watched that movie. Put the lights up on this tractor as well. There we go. Right, so I'm going to turn the time down here because we're going to finish off. How are our chickens doing? Yeah, got 3,000, so 4,000 litres of food. Have they eaten 2,000 litres of food today? That's nuts. On Prime. Okay. Right. So, let's save here. Deciding how bad the results are. Oh, so my wife used to travel all over the world dealing with disasters like that. Her particular stuff was shipping. But yeah, she used to travel everywhere doing dealing with that kind of stuff. I am very well aware how devastating that was. All right, I'll save it there. It'll fail. No, it succeeded. Wow. Right, we'll have a quick look in the shop. We've got a Volvo wheel loader. And, ooh, a decent Massey Ferguson trailer, a 108. It's an old one. But yeah, right. We'll look at that next time. But as we go into December, we're gonna have some snow. Let's see who we can go and raid this evening. Who is about? Who's about? Who's about? I think we will go with I think we'll go with Dashnet tonight. Send you over his way. I will be back on Sunday evening at 8:30. I should be able to hand out everybody's seeds for the Monopoly Go sponsorship. So yeah, please join me for that. We'll see what the leaderboard is and everything. We should hopefully be a whole load of videos this weekend. So I've got lots of map tours to go. So we've got 4 map tours that need to come out this weekend and 2 videos. So I'm going to be cracking on with those tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get them all out over the weekend. And yeah, so join us on any of those. Couple of thank yous to say before we go. Dynamic Gamer, thank you for increasing your membership on YouTube to Landowner. You are awesome. Mr. Mike Gaming, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Average Viking, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. H3 Johnson, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And Gamer Dragon TV, thank you for resubscribing as well. You are awesome. I'm going to leave this here. So all that remains is for me to say, hang on. There we go. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share if you are over on YouTube. Massive, massive thank you to all of my YouTube channel members, patrons, and Twitch subscribers. You guys not only keep the lights on around here, but you also help the channel to grow. Thank you so much for your support. It is very much appreciated. If you have yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.